So, if you find yourself being ghosted 24/7, you match a woman on an app, maybe you've met her God knows where, and you don't know what to say. You have no idea how to message in a way that's actually going to get a reply rather than you being discarded like last month's tampon. Well, I got something that will help you. It's called the AI Texting Wingman. It will analyze your messages and show you what you could and should say in order to give this woman a fun, exciting textual experience and also not waste your own damn time. There is a link in the description and also on screen. So if that tracks, if you like the sound of that, give it a click, sign up, change your life. Ciao. She was totally in it, incredibly turned on. I would bet serious money that after that chat, she had an incredible thinking about yours truly. I'm pretty sure that's true. Like the title said, what we're looking at now is ways that you can sexualize a conversation. So I've got 3 examples to give you here. You're going to see them on screen and I'm going to walk you through what I did in order to take the conversation down a sexual route in a classy, sophisticated, calibrated way without actually weirding the woman out and making her feel strange. In this first example, she's shopping and she sent me a picture of her trying on outfits. Now she asked me what I think of this outfit. I said, do you want to know the truth? Now the reason why I said that is because I wanted to play a little game with her. I say, hey, do you want to know the truth? And then she's like, what, does he not like it? What's he gonna say? Then she goes, yeah, tell me. Then I hit her with, something happened in my pants when I saw that. That's what I said. So now here's the thing. She's had the build up of me leading her to think that I'm going to say I don't actually like the picture. But when I've actually said that I do like the picture, what have I told her? I've basically told her I got an erection. That's pretty much what I said. I said to her, I looked at this thing and got an erection, but notice that I didn't actually say that. Why did I not actually say I got rock hard? Because when it comes to like sexualizing conversations with women, you have to be very aware of where they are at every given moment, and you can't jump ahead too far in the process. Okay, so saying to her something like, oh yeah, I was rock hard. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's probably like a 6 or a 7. But this woman wasn't anywhere near a 6 or a 7. She's at like a 2 or a 3 or a 4. So what you do is you slowly ramp things up while taking care to be aware of where she is at every specific moment in time. You know? So when I say something happened in my pants, her brain can fill in the gaps. Her brain can be like, something happened in his pants? Well, what happened in his pants? And then she'll be like, he got hard. Ha, 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 ha. And I have achieved everything that would be achieved by saying, yeah, I got turned on. I was rock hard without actually making it crass. But now her mind is thinking along romantic sexual avenues, which is why she then said, oh, I didn't expect that. Smiley face. I guess I should get them then. So this example here is a conversation that I had with a woman on Instagram. It's a relatively long chat, and it's a great example of how to slowly take something from being slightly amorous to actually being kind of hot and kinky. Starts off with me saying to her, keep posting footage of your legs on IG. I like it. She goes, ooh, ha, ha, ha. I send you message in Polish that I should send to my friend. Thank you. I like my legs too. So I said, trust me, I can tell that you do. It's my birthday today, so that can be my present. Her, oh my gosh, happy birthday. And not only birthday, but happy and healthy life. Full of exciting moments, amazing pure people, lots of good sex, pure love and to be loved. Smile on that beautiful face, lots of strength, faith in good people, and all your dreams come true. My legs are resting after an all-day party yesterday. And she sent me another picture of her legs. I said, thank you. I look forward to the day I meet you and your legs in person. She says she hopes she'll still be in Bali. I said, if you're not, then come back. Now, here's the thing now. We're clearly flirting, and she sent me pictures of her legs. And when she sent me a picture of her legs, I didn't say, oh my God, your legs are absolutely amazing, they're absolutely incredible, they turn me on so much. I didn't actually do that at all. I said, oh, I might hope to meet you and your legs one day in person. But I'm building it up. So a mistake that a lot of guys make, or a mistake that most guys make, is that you go, not just going too far, but it's like, oh my God, you're so amazing. Just throwing all of this validation at the girl. You're like this absolutely amazing goddess. I can't believe I'm in front of you. I need you so much. You turn me on so much, X, Y, and Z. You need to realize that this is kind of like a bit of a game where there's cat and mouse. You know, you give a bit, she gives a bit, she gives a bit, you give a bit, etc. She wants to feel like she's winning you over. It's the truth. She doesn't want to feel like, as far as you're concerned, she's this absolutely beautiful, incredible, amazing goddess who is just without flaw in any way, shape, or form. She doesn't want to feel that at all. She wants to feel like you're this amazing man who she has won over, and she, with the overwhelming power of her femininity, has penetrated your soul and your psyche. That's what she wants to think. But if you are blown away by her from the get-go, then, well, that can't be. She goes, what are my plans for today? I say we're going to meet. I know it. And explosive things are going to happen between us. Now, notice, I said explosive things. What are these explosive things? What manner of explosive things are going to happen between me and this woman? You know, I know, she knows, but more importantly, I haven't actually said it. You got to realize this, right? The biggest sexual organ a woman has is actually this one up here. It's the mind. You do way more when it comes to turning them on by speaking to this and causing images to conjure in this than by being crass, vulgar, etc. Anyway, she says, what about your girlfriend? Now, here's the thing. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't know how she thought I had a girlfriend. But why is she asking that question? She's asking that question because she likes me. She likes me and she wants to make sure that it would be okay for us to actually get to know each other and head down the route that she feels this conversation is starting to go. This is a very good question. I say she knows I don't have a girlfriend. She says she doesn't. I say, well, I don't. And she goes, I just saw somewhere your video. I guess you have, So I say, no girlfriend. So I can comfortably say that you and your legs turn me on and that I'd love to meet you. She says, as long as you won't send me a picture of a bare dick, I can say that many other parts of your body turn me on too. Now, I then say, I've never sent a dick pic that wasn't asked for. Here's the thing. What would most guys say in that situation? Oh, I would never send a dick pic. I don't send dick pics. I said I've never sent a dick pic that wasn't asked for. The implication is that women ask me for dick pics. That's the implication. Because I'm attractive enough to women that they actually want to see pictures of my dick. I then said to her, what parts of my body turn you on? Now, why have I asked that question? I've asked it for two reasons. Reason number one is because I want to boost my own ego. And I want her to tell me how I'm turning her on so much. But reason number two is because if you can get someone, a woman, to tell you what it is she likes about you, she's kind of reminding herself of why you're so freaking sexy. You're basically telling her, remind yourself of what you find to be attractive about me. So she goes, oh, shoulders. I love shoulders. Just imagining grabbed that shoulders and pull toward me. So here's the thing. I asked her to tell me what about me turns her on. She then pictured my shoulders. Now she's thinking about doing things with me and her shoulders, or my shoulders. Now I sent a voice note. For the life of me, I can't remember what that voice note said. But I would imagine, knowing me, I most likely said something relatively seductive about what I would do with her shoulders, or with my shoulders. Probably that. To be honest, knowing me, I probably said something like, so yeah, here's what you want to do right now. You want to imagine me with you, and I've just been at the gym and I've been exercising and I'm very tired, achy, incredibly sweaty. So I have a shower, and after the shower I lay down and you rub massage oil all over me, all over my strong shoulders, and you work out the knots. You're sitting on my back, mind you, and just rubbing that oil constantly and constantly and constantly into my shoulders. At a guess, I would say I probably said something like that. Now, I don't remember, but let's assume that I did. What's going on right there? That whole little exchange, or everything I just said, that was very sensual, wasn't it? Did you notice that I lowered my voice to like a bit more of a masculine and sexual pitch? Did you notice that I painted a picture? So I've been in the gym, I've been working out, right? Now I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm achy. I have a shower, and then she rubs the massage oil into me. Did you notice that? There's a narrative that she's going to follow. You ever see like 50 Shades of Grey or any other romantic novel? They don't just start with sex like a male porno. It builds up and it builds up and it builds up, doesn't it? That's what I did there with that voice note type thing, building it up. It didn't actually end with any penetrative sex, did it? It just ends with her giving me a massage. But you know her brain is heading in that direction. She posted a picture of her legs on her Instagram story. I said I would kiss every single inch of this. So we're getting very sexual now. Like, it's very clearly sexual, but still it's building. There's a lot that's not happened. She goes, you want to turn me on more now. I can only imagine that now. And I can just tell you, I can't sit now anymore with crossed legs. I already feel sensitive between them. She can't sit with crossed legs. She's thinking about me. But notice I haven't said anything directly sexual. I mean, I guess I did say I'd kiss her legs, but like, think of how turned on she's saying she is there, and what I've actually done in terms of being explicit. Not a lot. This is it. You got to realize, right? Female sexuality, it's like a dial that starts at 0 and it cranks up to 10 or 100, actually, more like 0 to 100. Like, you slowly crank it up, whereas male sexuality is like on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Women aren't like that. I then said, imagine me rubbing coconut oil all over your legs. So this is it. She's sitting there. She can't concentrate. She can't think straight. She can't cross her legs. And now she's imagining me rubbing coconut oil all over her legs. This is just making it even worse. She then sent a photo. I don't know what the photo was. I mean, you can kind of imagine. She then said, I just put coconut on 10 minutes ago. I said, you need more. You need to lay on your stomach. You need to lay on your stomach while I rub it all over you, starting with your feet, then moving up to your legs, butt, and back. Oh my gosh, I'm already melting. I'm already melting. Okay? How do you know? Now, here's something she says. How do you know touching my legs is the thing I love so much and I miss it so bad? She's asked that question. How do you know? I really love having my legs touched. I love it. I love it more than anything. How do you know? How do you know, Kieran? How is it possible that you know? Well, I'm going to tell you how I know. Let me finish. I said it's obvious. She goes, I already feel muscles contracting, and I can only imagine how my body would be moving when you touch my legs. She then goes, it's not obvious. I said, which I would tell to you now, you post a video of them every day, which she does. Every single day, this woman would post a video or a picture of her legs on her story. Now, anything that you're showing off on social media is something that you quite like. Otherwise, you wouldn't be showing it off. That's literally why overweight people will just post pictures of their face because they're unhappy with their bodies. She's constantly showing her legs. She likes her legs. It's a fair guess that maybe, just maybe, she might enjoy having said legs be tended to, touched, caressed, etc. It's not that far of a stretch. It's possible. So there we go. Anyway, she goes, you teach guys so you know. Not many things are obvious for a guys. By the way, English isn't a first language. And this is true. Not many things are obvious for men because most men do not think outside the box. Like, women are very subtle. They're not direct creatures like us. So when it comes to like figuring them out, you have to look at what is being hinted at rather than what's being explicitly said. So what kind of person is she? She's constantly posting pictures on the beach in a bikini. Why is she choosing to reflect herself that way? Obviously because she believes, what being at the beach in a bikini represents is what she wants the people to see her as. And what do you get from being in the beach wearing a bikini? Freedom, fun, youth, beauty, relaxation. These are probably things that a woman who is constantly posting pictures at the beach in a bikini would like, you know? So there you go. You have to look at what she's doing and then work out what kind of person she appears to be based on what you can see her do. She then goes, really? I didn't realize I post them that much. I told her every day, which she does. She posts them literally every day. And I said, just know that I'm thinking about you now and can feel sexual energy burning in my body. Again, I haven't actually said anything crass, but it's building though. Because now I said I've got sexual energy burning in my body. Burning like a fire. Like a fire. A furnace. Fire. Anyway. She said, I wish you could be here now and I could check how strong is that energy. Obviously, I would start kissing out those shoulders, neck, looking at those sexy eyes. I said, would you like to see my shoulders? She says, sounds like your birthday gift from me. Then I sent her a picture of my shoulders. She said she would kiss them gently just to tease me, suck a bit my skin to let me imagine how I can feel her lips there. I said my fingers would be running through her hair, stroking her back, my lips pressed against hers. She says, oh fuck, I will eat my phone when I look at this picture. Now, pay attention. How long have me and her been talking before I've actually sent her this picture? It's a while. I haven't led with the picture at all. It's not like, here I am, here's a picture of me, I'm fucking hot, this should turn you on. Like, there's been like a build up before she even got this picture, and it's just my shoulders. It's not a dick pic, is it? You got to build up and build up. I can't stress this enough. I say, it's your turn to send me something. She says, what would you like to see? That will be your birthday gift. Legs and butt in one pic, all of you in another. She sent that. And then she said, all of me right now? Yes, but I'll take any other pictures you have too. She laughs and she sends those pictures. Now, this chat goes on and on and on and on and on. But actually, is there that much left? Fuck it, actually. Let's go to the end. Let's screw it. Let's go to the end. So I then say, then my lips go all the way down between your legs and you tremble and moan. Now my lips are between her legs. Now we're getting really naughty. Now we're getting naughty. My lips are between her legs. Where do you think my lips are? But I haven't said it. And she sent a picture. I said, I want to know what you taste like. She says, I'm using coconut oil every day for all my body, so I guess like a coconut. But now I guess I taste like a juicy fire because I already feel fire inside and juicy outside there. I said I want to bury my face in that juicy fire. Notice I'm starting to get explicit, right? There's a time and a place to be explicit. I'm not saying never be explicit. I want to bury my face in that juicy fire. That's fucking explicit. Anyway, and make it burn even brighter until you're so wet you can't sit still and your legs are shaking. Now we're talking about her being wet. Right now we're getting naughty. But again, it's a build. I'm building. And she can't breathe. She can't even answer for that. She's still dreaming. That's what she says. Now I said I'm rock hard, thick and throbbing. I'm rock hard. We're getting there now. Like, rock hard. That's what I was saying. Like, I can't stress this enough, but you feel the build, right? You feel how it started off relatively benign. Stuff that you could maybe get away with. If your mum found this stuff, you could kind of argue it away or like talk your way out of it. Now we're just hitting the point of no return. She goes, I would like that. Just slipped off my bra and let you lick my nipple. The same time, just touch you there. And I'd like you to take my hands away and push my head towards him. Oh, him. I think she's talking about my penis. Using only one hand, hold my head by my hair and control my moves. Women like to be controlled. This is something you should really know. And on the other hand, just grab your cock and push him deep to my throat. See, now she's literally saying she wants my dick in her throat. But we had to build to get there. If we started with this at the beginning of the chat, she wouldn't have liked it. You got to build up. It's a slow builder. Please listen to what I'm saying. So I said you want to be dominated and controlled, but you're going to need to ask for it. You need to ask me to shove my cock down your throat. I said you wouldn't be able to breathe, you'd be choking, but you'd love it so much you'd surrender. She goes, ask you, I would whisper to your ear while you suck my nipple and ask you to let me suck him very deep, lick your balls and eat every inch of you. I said you're going to touch yourself at the same time. Suck my dick and rub your clit. Okay, you know what, this is getting deep now. Okay, this is like, all right, this is actually getting deep. Look, we got the point, right? You literally have the point. Like, my word. My word. You do get the point. Look, it's a build-up, right? All you need to know is that she was totally in it, incredibly turned on. I would bet serious money that after that chat, she had an incredible orgasm thinking about yours truly. I'm pretty sure that's true. Pretty true. And my cameraman agrees as well. Cameraman agrees as well. So there we go. So yeah, it's a slow build though. It's a slow build. You start small and you work your way up. You work your way up. Build, build, build. And another thing to remember as well is that you have to pay attention to where she is at any given moment in time. So her comfort is paramount. It's paramount to the whole thing. So yes, you're being strong, capable, and you're leading her through. All of that is true. But you're leading her through an experience that she wants to be a part of. And like I've said before, women are quite subtle. So if they don't like things, they're often not going to come out and say, I don't like this, I don't like that. Sometimes they will, often they won't. So you have to be aware of whether or not she's comfortable. And the best way to be aware of whether or not she's comfortable is to just pay attention. And if she isn't, stop. So the reason why that chat went as far as it did was because she was comfortable. But if she wasn't, it would have halted. So be aware of that. You're not a rapist, as they say. You're not here to take advantage. You're here, you're a sexual man, you're a sexual being, and you're here to create space for an amazing experience that you and this woman will share. And with that, I conclude this video. Chaos is a ladder, Excelsior, If you need any help with your text game to achieve results like this, book a call with yours truly. There is a link in the description. Take care. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.